Hi everybody! Happy Saturday! It's been a while since I popped on here and said hello, and I wanted to chat a little bit today about the most important factor when it comes to managing endometriosis. If you are new to the page, hello, my name is Aubrey Daimler. I am an author and a coach and an energy healer who helps women with endometriosis to naturally manage pain, increase energy, and find peace with endo. So if you are watching me live, go ahead and say hi. If you're watching the replay, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from today. Hope you're having a good, relaxing weekend. So I wanted to chat a little bit today about the liver, right? This is the most important factor to focus on when it comes to managing endo. And there's many reasons why. Your liver plays a really big role in lots of different processes in your body. Number one being it helps release toxins, right? Which are huge when it comes to managing endo. So it helps release toxins from your body. It also helps to detoxify estrogen, right? Which we know is the factor that can feed endo. So your liver is responsible for detoxing that bad estrogen out. It goes down through your gut and gets released out through your stool. So that's another big thing that it does. Two primary things when it comes to endo: releasing toxins and releasing that bad estrogen. So a lot of us with endo are going to have sluggish livers naturally. That just kind of comes with the condition. So there's different things that can slow down your liver, which I am going to be exploring more tomorrow in tomorrow's blog post that's going to be coming out. So keep a watch out for that. So essentially what can happen when your liver gets sluggish and it gets run down is it isn't performing as well as it should be to do those important things of releasing toxins, of releasing that bad estrogen out through your stool. And then what happens is it all gets recirculated back into your blood, and your lymphatic system takes a hit. So your lymphatic system is what's responsible for releasing those toxins from in between your cells. So when your liver gets sluggish, then your lymphatic system starts to get backed up. You start to have issues with your other glands in your lymphatic system. I know for me, I've always struggled with having swollen glands throughout my body. So that starts to take a toll on your thyroid, and you may be getting cysts on your ovaries. So it's really this whole kind of ripple effect that happens when your liver isn't working as well as it should be. So when I first started Peace with Endo, when I first started blogging, really one of my motivators was to track the cleanses that I was doing. So I was doing these liver and gallbladder cleanses back when I started in 2012. And I was capturing the journey, I was blogging about it. And I don't recommend doing those cleanses anymore. But I haven't lost sight of the fact that the liver is really important and it needs to be addressed if you're going to feel better with endo. So with that being said, I am going to be cleansing again next week, starting on Monday. And I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a gentle cleanse than I was doing back then, following the guidelines in Medical Medium's new book, which is called Liver Rescue. So this is a 9-day liver cleanse, and it's basically focusing on eating foods that nourish your liver and avoiding those that don't. So if you are interested in that, if you've read Liver Rescue, let me know in the comments, or if you've got the book, and let me know if you've tried the cleanse. I'm curious to know what your experience was with it. This is the first time that I'm going to be going through the cleanse. So I am going to be documenting my experience because I am doing this as part of Peace with Endo Connect, which is my group membership program. But I also wanted to share it out with a bigger, wider public. So if you want to follow along, if you're intrigued or you want to do the cleanse with me, if you've got the book and have been thinking about it, I'm going to be starting on Monday, on the 1st of April, and documenting this over on YouTube, but I'll be dropping the videos here on Facebook as well. So Make sure you're following my YouTube channel if you want to keep up with the updates. I'm going to be giving some updates as far as I go through the cleanse. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be sharing more about these different factors that can impact your liver. So things that everyday type changes you can make to help support your liver as well. So keep a watch out for that tomorrow. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I know as your liver gets run down, we tend to get tired. That's the main thing, and that's one of my big motivators right at the moment. And I know the last blog post I wrote about fatigue with Endo, that I got a big response with that from some of you. So I know this is an issue as well with many of you, is that chronic fatigue, and a lot of that goes back to your liver and your liver health. So I'm hoping by doing a little bit of cleansing here over the next week and a half that I'm able to help with some of that. So I'll keep you updated on the progress with that. If you do want to follow via email, I did set up a page at peacewithendo.com/cleanse. I'll drop a link to that in the comments as well if you want to follow along via email, or make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'm going to be dropping videos on my progress. But thank you so much for listening to this today. Just wanted it to be real quick here of paying attention to your liver. I know a lot of these symptoms that can crop up. If you focus on improving this one organ, you're going to feel better overall with Endo. So that's my advice for you today. Stay tuned for more details. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Mwah! Sending love to all of you. Bye for now.